So
Yeah.
to the
Do
guy,
you know? By the way, do you know what today was?
the 19th.
But it was also the anniversary of um, Concord, Lexington.
Lexington and Concord. That's right.
Yeah, and our boy Mike Lindell launched his Frank Speaks, and it got attacked.
He got attacked hardcore.
So I heard this. I don't know, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I had a Facebook reminder that came up.
Yeah.
And we kind of predicted last year that we get a big boom, and I believe to no avail.
Hmm.
So was today the shot heard around the world? I mean, Mike Lindell goes to launch a new platform. They announced that they're going to make a big announcement, and they get cyber attacked. I mean,
I wouldn't look at it as the shot heard around the world. I think that's a far stretch. There's an interesting video out there pertaining to Mike Lindell. I want to go ahead and get it here. Oh, there it is. It's not. It's actually not even Mike Lindell, but he was with. He had General Flynn with him today, and so to give everybody an idea, I am on FrankSpeech.com right now. And remember last week I was really outspoken about this, saying that I don't like it. He should fire his whole marketing department. Now he needs to go fire his whole development team. Okay? I'm going to tell you what's wrong and what he did wrong. Remember how he said he was on his own servers?
mm-hmm.
He wasn't. He lied. So right now, this is his site. And at the top, I know you guys can't see it, up in here where it says refresh. This website, FrankSpeech.com, is currently offline. Cloudflare is always online. Shows a snapshot of this webpage from the Internet Archive's Wayback Machine. To check this live version, click refresh. So there's a few problems here with this website. The first being that it's on Cloudflare, right there. See that, guys? That's big tech. I'm showing them the back channel schema right now. All right. So yeah, they got Google. They basically no index Google and stuff like that. Okay, but they have Cloudflare, which they're using. Okay, they're using Google Tag Manager. All right. Not only that, is the domain is registered through GoDaddy. Guys, this is just. There's a million ways you can shut down this website, and they did it on the first day. So I'm pretty pissed about this because I was really looking forward to this, and I don't know who Mike Lindell had on his team to work on this. But if you want to be decentralized, if you want to be away from big tech, you don't build on big tech. It was like they just threw some shit together hoping that they wouldn't get censored. I mean, seriously. So I don't know what's up with this. I don't know what's going on with it. I can tell you right now that they had massive cyber attacks all day today. But my hopes are not with this social network. And if anybody else is building one that's meant to be a haven for people like you and me, they need to not do what Mike Lindell did. That'd be my opinion. I mean, it's like he went and hired some, and I don't mean to take this in the wrong way, but it's like he went out and hired a whole bunch of developers from India to build him a decentralized platform, and they put him on AWS, Cloudflare, and Google. Seriously. It's like the dumbest shit in the world. You can literally go out there and rent server space in Ukraine, Russia, Somalia, Uganda for pennies on the dollar. That's completely decentralized. They don't listen to big tech. You can use off-the-shelf software to run your nodes. You can use mirroring to make sure your site never goes down. You can run it off the Tor backbone if you wanted to. You could create it on a decentralized peer-to-peer network like blockchain. There's 1,000 different ways to do this correctly, and they did it wrong. And that pisses me off. Because, all this time, energy, and effort to do that, and it was a failure. Yeah. And then today we hear Parler is getting let back on the iPhone app. Good job, Parler. You know what happened is nobody's using them. and they're freaking draining money, so they decided to follow big tech's protocols. It's the only way that they're gonna succeed, right? Nobody's gonna use it. I said it freaking a month and a half ago when they came back. I said it's dead. Look at this engagement, nothing, and it's gonna stay that way, nothing. I don't know. Maybe we should do it right. Maybe that's what we should do. We should do it right. We should create a platform that does it right. We got the social red pill, but that's not, we don't own that. Well, we need a platform where it does it right. Where you have individual nodes that connect it.
So I'm going to tell you a couple of weird things. One, Guy Plus Beard said something really good here. He said, what if Frank was just a trap to catch the deep state and get a backdoor into the server that domains sent their data to, and they took the bait? Good question. Because Trump's platform is coming out in a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. What if they were able to identify all of the attacks and then counter that? I don't know. I don't know enough about that shit. But it gets you to think, right? The what ifs. It's an interesting thought. What do you think?
I like Mike Lindell. I think he's really good intentioned. I think that he might have been misled by a development team that really doesn't understand the situation. I think that potentially, could that have been a trap? That's far-fetched, man. That's really far-fetched. Like, when you run these types of DDoS attacks or hacker attacks, you're not finding out where that's from.
All right, so I'm going to tell you something that happened last night. Or this morning. So this morning at like 6:30 a.m., I jumped on FrankSpeech. Mm-hmm. When I did, in the bottom of it, it was tagged DDoS.
Okay.
And I was like, what the hell is that?
It's probably a tag saying it was secure DDoS secured. Usually that's on Cloudflare websites.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, look, I like Mike Lindell. I think he's really good-natured. I think that he has really good intentions. I think he really does want to save this country. I think he really does want a platform of free speech. Okay? But what he should have done is gathered people like myself and Jordan Sather and Red Pill 78, X22, who got shut off of YouTube, who know how digital platforms operate, who understand these audiences, and built something meaningful. Should have got with the people with Gab, right? You know, not Dan Bogino guys. Stay the hell away from that. Right. And I don't mean to say it like that.
The thing about those guys, and I'm not saying that Dan Bongino is, but you know, you don't know who your friends and enemies are in that group of people.
Exactly. Look at Alex Jones. He's got band.video, right? You have Mike Adams with Brighteon. They have two decentralized platforms that are running completely strong that big tech isn't shutting down.
So eyes on Minneapolis too.
Yeah, Fig said it right. Fig on Pilled said it right. He goes, yes, I agree he's good. He is listening to the people who are bad. Yeah, the people he's listening to are giving him bad, shitty advice. They probably don't know how to implement a distributed, decentralized network. Mike, listen, if you're listening, man, send me an email. I'll help you out. We'll have you up and running. We'll transfer everything over and have you up and running within a week. No problem. To a point where they can't touch you. And we'll change that freaking name.
You and the fucking name.
I just can't do it. Like, I'm not 70. Like, if